Solving quadratic equations using factorization method. How do we solve quadratic equations using factorization method? Now, let us consider the question given here. So the question says, solve the following quadratic equation using factorization method. So the equation, we have 2x squared plus 3x minus 5 is equal to 0. Now, first and foremost, we have to ensure that the quadratic equation is well arranged. On the right hand side, we must have 0 there. We must ensure that we have 0 here. Then on the left hand side, we must ensure that the first term is the term with the highest power, which is x raised to power 2, and the last term is the constant. So solving quadratic equation starts with ensuring that we arrange the equation very well. Now, if you observe very well here, so we are given 2x squared plus 3x minus 5 is equal to 0. We are asked to solve this. Now, the first term here is 2x squared, and the last term here is minus 5. Minus 5. Now, using factorization method, you multiply the first term and the last term together, first and foremost. The first term and the last term, multiply them together. When we do that, we're going to have 2x squared minus 5x. We're going to have minus 10x squared. When we multiply the first and the last term together, that is 2x squared minus 5, multiplied by minus 5, we're going to have minus 10x squared. Now, from here now, we now think of two numbers, such that when we multiply them together, we get minus 10, and when we add them together, we get the middle number here, which is plus 3. What are the two numbers that when we multiply them together, we're going to have minus 10, and when we add them together, we're going to get a plus 3. Now, the hints, how do we get these numbers to make it easier? List out all the factors of 10. For instance, factors of 10, they are 1, 2, 5, and 10. These are the factors of 10. Now we need to consider the signs, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. So here now we have 8 numbers altogether, plus 1 minus 1, plus 2 minus 2, plus 5 minus 5, plus 10 minus 10. So if you look at it very well, the two numbers that when we multiply them together, we're going to have minus 10, and when we add them together, we're going to get plus 3. They are plus 5 and minus 2. So these are the two numbers. So from here now, we have x squared here. Put one x here, put the other x here. So we have plus 5x minus 2x. Now from here now, we have 3 terms here. We want to replace the middle term with the 2 terms. So doing that, so we're going to have 2x squared plus 5x minus 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. So instead of 3 terms here, now 1, 2, 3, we have 4 terms here. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. We have replaced the middle number here with the 2 terms. So now we take them 2, 2, 2, 2 like this. Avoid putting the 2 terms in brackets and avoid putting these 2 in brackets too. So this is a minor, one of the mistakes students make. Avoid putting them in bracket. Now we factorize. The first 2 we factorize, the last 2 we factorize. Doing that, we're going to have x is common here. So we're going to have x into 2x plus 5. Then here, minus is common to both sides. So we say we factorize minus 1 into 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. Now from here, one thing again that we need to take note of, what you have in this bracket, this new bracket, must be the same with what you have in this new bracket. 2x plus 5 here, 2x plus 5 here as well. Now, from here now, bringing out the 2x plus 5 common to both sides of the minus sign. So we're going to have 2x plus 5, then into x, this x here, the minus 1. So is equal to 0. So from here now, we have product of 2 terms. So the implication of this is that either this is 0 or this is 0. That is 2x plus 5 is equal to 0, or x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now from here now, we have 2x is equal to minus 5. When you transfer this plus 5 to the other side, the sign changes. So therefore, x a will be equal to minus 5 all over 2. Then from here, therefore, x will be equal to 1. This minus 1 transferred to the other side, we're going to have 1. So these are the 2 answers. So x is equal to minus 5 or x is equal to 1. So this is how we solve quadratic equations using factorization method. So we have to put it at the back of our mind that whenever we solve a quadratic equation, we must have 2 answers by virtue of the highest degree we have in x raised to power 2. So that is why we are having 2 different answers in quadratic equations.